Hello everyone, and welcome to the Knit1.Tea2 podcast. My name is Dale, and I'm coming to you from my home in Rhode Island. Welcome to my channel where I talk about my knitting, sometimes other crafts, mainly just knitting. Today is Friday, November 29th, and 2:41 p.m. And I'm going to do this quick, really just finished object podcast. It's episode number 29. I'll count it as a full podcast because I'm going to go over 5 finished objects. Six? 7 finished objects. And I really just want to get those documented before Vlogmas starts because I am going to do Vlogmas. I will do a day 0 tomorrow. So let's go in order. Let's do the ones that I don't actually have with me first. So there are 2 that I don't have with me, but I have pictures. So the first, if you watched Vlogtober, did I finish them during Vlogtober or right after? Didn't write even dates down. But I finished my older daughter, my 8-year-old's socks. I'll put a picture in here. I used Granite State yarns. It was a Yarn of the Month Club. I think it was August. Maybe. And the colorway was Is It Cake? And it's a sock set. It comes as a sock set. So I used the contrast pop of color cuff, heels, and toes, the green that came with it for that. So those were her socks. I did cast on 64 stitches now for her and just did a shorter amount of rounds for the foot. I did the same amount for the leg as I do for mine. Everything will be listed on my Ravelry project page down in the description, which also reminds me I have to make my description box for Vlogmas. So that's that. I also made my husband a pair of fingerless mitts. So those, I may have actually finished those on Vlogtober too. So this may be repetitive for some. Not all of it will be though, because I do have my hoodie. His fingerless mitts, I will put a picture up here, were made with Premier yarn. The colorway was just gray. I used the Maze Mitt pattern by Tin Can Knits, and I did not do the design feature on it. I just did straight stockinette. So that's all I have to say about those. They work up really quick because it's worsted weight yarn. I used 100% acrylic so I can throw them in the washer or dryer. And yeah, that's all I really had to say about those. Oh, I made him a size medium. I did make him a size medium. Let me check off what I've talked about. Boom. Boom. Okay. I finished a ghost. This is the second ghost I made. This is the Grinning Ghost pattern by Susan Claudino. I think that's how you say her. I hope that's how you say Susan's last name. I think it is. Fingering weight yarn. I love the size of these with the fingering weight yarn. Safety eyes. Have no idea what size safety eyes. Just the size that I thought looked good. The yarn was Pretty Twisted Yarns. Come on, Dale, think. Oh, come on. I got it last year and I made socks out of it. This was the leftovers. Oh, I can't remember. Witching Hour, I think. Witching Hour. So that's that little guy. I finished my Easy Eyelet Yoke Light, which I wore yesterday. So yes, I did just pull it out of the wash. So I could just show you before I wash it. I mean, it's not like dirty, but I actually did not spill all over it yesterday on Thanksgiving, which was a positive thing. So this I used, I think it was Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby. It is a DK. Can't remember what the colorway name was. It's all listed on my project page. But this is my finished shirt. This is by a pattern by Knit1.Tea2, Chantal. And I talked about that so much on Vlogtober, all of the issues I had with the colorway, my helical knitting with that so I could add in the second skein. That's all in there if you're interested. Yes, it's spread out through multiple days, but I feel like I've talked that one to death. As well as, I mean, I kind of have my hoodie too. Let's do socks first. So I finished, and I've worn, I broke a nail. I have worn them, and I don't block out my socks nice. That's why I like to show them before I wear them. But I did finish from Hot Knit Yarns, Witch's Stew, I believe was the colorway. I did just a vanilla sock by the Crazy Sock Lady, 2x2 cuff, slip stitch, heel flap, and gusset. Size, I think I knit these on a size 0 9-inch circular. I think it was 0 and not the ones. I have been going back and forth, and actually I think that's how it worked up on that side. I actually think that I like the ones better than the size 0. They both fit. I feel like my gauge is very similar, except for when I do the gusset. So when I do the gusset, I must hold it really tight when I do the size 0. I don't know why, but I'm finding that I think I like the size 1 better for the 9-inch circulars. So I'll still use this. I use the size 0 for Liliana's, and they fit perfect. So I'll just go back and forth. I also finished my belated birthday socks. I bought this yarn. It is, oh shoot, Hope Made, I think it's called, isn't it? From, I believe, New Jersey, but I bought it at Skein Yarn Shop in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. And I bought this as a belated birthday gift for myself. I hadn't weaved in that end yet. So that's how this turned out. To Boldly Go was the colorway. And it's JoJo's favorite sock yarn, I think, is the socks. It's like really getting washed out, but it's like a sapphire blue, which I thought was appropriate for September, with pinks and some green in there. It's very pretty. So that is those. Halloween socks, my birthday socks. Now, my hoodie. I love this thing so much. So this is a test knit that I did for Anna Daku. I don't know if I'm saying everyone's name right, but she is the Bluebird Box on Instagram. I think YouTube as well. And I love this hoodie. This is the homegrown hoodie. The pattern is coming out December 12th. Is the scheduled release date for the pattern. And I made mine out of Lion Brand Heartland. Kings Canyon is the colorway. And if you've watched Vlogtober, you know I had a lot of issues with the colorway. Commercially dyed yarn, never thought I'd have an issue. I knit the first part, and then I was working on the sleeves. I did the hood and realized that the color, the second skein, was darker. So I had two different, same colorway, name, two different yarns, dark and a light. So what I did is I kept the sleeves dark. I noticed it after I'd completed, I think, both sleeves, and I'd already done one sleeve multiple times. So the sleeves are darker, the hood is darker, and the pocket is darker. So I really like it. Like, I really like the way it came out. Oh, and the hem is darker too. It's so cozy. It's so comfy. Honestly, I still, after wearing it, I've worn it a lot. I might add more length to it. I still can't decide. I keep talking about it, so I probably should, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just make another one and make a second one longer, and then I can have options. That could be an option too, because I really do love it, and I really would and want to make another one. So that's the back detail there. And can I show the shoulder detail? Like, I just love that. One of the testers actually put this detail down the entire arm, and oh, I thought that was really pretty. So I just really love this detail. Like, oh, it's just so pretty. And then there is like an increased detail there. It's really hard to show, but so pretty. It's so pretty. So there's that. So I will put a finished object picture over here in case you haven't seen them on Instagram. If you don't follow over on Instagram, because I found a perfect spot now to take finished object pictures. My 8-year-old took them for me. I brought a stool for her to stand on because that way she can get like eye level, and it is perfect. She is a great finished object picture taker, photographer. FO photographer. So that's really all I have. I am working on multiple pairs of socks. I am have pulled out my Christmas sweater, the What the Fluff cardigan. I just didn't honestly want to go into all of that. You will see that in Vlogmas, what I'm working on. I'm lucky that I'm getting this recorded today. So, sorry, it's just FOs. But thank you for watching. Thank you for following along. If you don't already, please subscribe to my channel, especially if you want notifications about Vlogmas, because I am doing that. I will talk more about that tomorrow though, because I need to go switch some laundry. Okay, I will talk to everyone tomorrow, the next day, and every day. Well, all right, 24 days in December. Bye.